I got to tell you guys, if you are voting Democrat, you are voting without any facts. Democrats do not believe in facts. They believe in emotion. And elected Democrat officials, they know this because a lot of the stuff that they actually put out there is based in emotion because they know that Democrat voters, they thrive on emotion and not facts. Now, that brings us to the incident that happened the other day in Monterey Park, California, where at least 10 people were actually shot and killed at a Chinese New Year celebration. And happy Chinese New Year to everybody that's actually celebrating that. But Democrats, they have never missed an opportunity to race hustle when the victims are minorities. However, they always want to blame, you guessed it, white supremacy. However, they actually were tweeting out stuff talking about bigotry and white supremacy without any evidence whatsoever. And this has got to be a huge backfire. Let's go ahead and get into this, guys. This is from Fox News. Schumer, Schiff, and other liberals blame Monterey Park shooting on bigotry before facts come out. And we still don't know exactly why this person actually ended up shooting people. Let's look at this, guys. A gunman killed 10 people and injured 10 others at a Southern California ballroom dance studio Saturday amid Lunar New Year celebrations. 20 to 30 minutes later, a man with a gun entered the La La Ballroom in nearby Alhambra, but patrons wrestled the gun away from him and he fled, authorities said. And this is the pictures here of the suspect right here. Doesn't look like a white man. And we will actually get into that, folks. We're going to get into that. Now, this person ended up self-deleting themselves in a truck, if I'm not mistaken. So the suspect is now dead. But Democrats, they don't care about facts. And I'm pretty sure they will never talk about this again because the facts are out there that this was not actually committed by a white person. No white supremacy, no racism as far as we know. But it didn't stop left-wing idiots from blaming bigotry and white supremacy. Look at Chuck Schumer. He tweets out, "I'm heartbroken by the news of the shooting in Monterey Park amid Lunar New Year celebrations. I'm praying for the victims, their families, the first responders. We must stand up to bigotry and hate wherever they rear their ugly heads, and we must keep working to stop gun violence." Yeah, that didn't age very well for one Chuck Schumer. And actually, if you do click on this, there were actually people roasting him because everybody's like, we don't know the motivation behind any of this. We don't even know what the suspect looks like. Let's continue on here. Adam Schiff, another socialist Democrat, 10 dead in Monterey Park. I'm sickened. A horrific example of needless gun violence with bigotry towards Asian American Pacific Islanders individuals as a possible motive. Where did he actually get that from? Where did he actually get that from? He didn't have any facts on that. The families are in my prayers as we seek information by law enforcement. We'll never quit demanding real action on gun safety. See, they want to use this actually to really try to take away your guns. You know, so the criminals can actually be armed and you can't. Francesca Hong, another socialist Democrat here as well. Now, she brought up the white supremacy part right here, and she's Asian. Heart is beyond heavy for the victims and their loved ones. Lunar New Year is a time of togetherness, celebration, and love. This tragedy is beyond hate. We are broken as a nation to have mass shootings and white supremacy reign terror. Our community is shattered. Yeah, so these Democrats here, they look like morons because we have Robert Luna with the LA County Sheriff actually tweeted this out here. Now, I'm looking here. This says 3:42 a.m. on January 22nd. And right here, same day, later on, we actually get details on the suspect. Yeah, Democrats idiots. But Robert Luna tweets this out on Saturday, January 21st, 2023 at 10:22 p.m. The suspect Male adult Asian pictured above was involved in a shooting. Investigators have identified him as a homicide suspect, and he should be considered armed and dangerous. Right there. This is what the LA County Sheriff's Department actually put out right there. Democrats do not believe in facts. They believe in running on emotion. Now look here. Man who disarmed Monterey Park shooter speaks out, "Something came over me." Now this is a picture of the shooting suspect right there and another man, because they actually disarmed this man. I believe he had tried to go to another place also, if I'm not mistaken, and shot. But let's read this. The night was winding down after a Lunar New Year celebration at the La La Ballroom and Studio in Alhambra, California, on Saturday when Brandon Say heard the front door click close behind him. Quote, "That's when I turned around and saw that there was an Asian man holding a gun. My first thought was I was going to die here. This is it," Say 26 told ABC News Robin Roberts during an interview Monday on Good Morning America. Say, who helps run the dance hall with his family, said the gunman was, quote, "looking around the room as if he was looking for targets, people to harm. He started prepping the weapon and something came over me," Say recalled. "I realized I needed to get the weapon away from him. I needed to take this weapon, disarm him, or else everybody would have died. When I got the courage, I lunged at him with both my hands, grabbed the weapon, and we had a struggle," he said. "We struggled into the lobby trying to get his gun away from each other. He was hitting me across the face, bashing the back of my head." Say said he used his elbows to separate the gun from the suspect during the struggle until, finally, he was unable to pull the weapon away and shoved the man aside. Say said he then pointed the gun at the suspect and shouted, "Get the hell out of here. I'll shoot. Get away. Go." "I thought he would run away, but he was just standing there contemplating whether to fight or to run," Say recalled. "I really thought I would have to shoot him, and he came at me. This is when he turned around and walked out the door, jogged back to his van. I immediately called police with the gun still in my hand." Say did not know it at the time, but would later learn that this same man, identified by authorities as 72-year-old Hu Can Tran, had allegedly opened fire at another dance studio in nearby Monterey Park about 20 minutes later, killing at least 10 people and wounding 10 others. So he carried out killing 10 people at one place. Then he was trying to go to another place, and then that's when he actually got disarmed. No telling how many other targets this man actually had. But your Democrats, they don't believe in facts. They believe in emotion and lies. You people that vote Democrat, man, I got to tell you, man, you guys got to get involved on issues. You got to vote on issues. You really, really do. Because believe it or not, folks, there's actually Democrats out there that vote for Democrats, and they did not know that Democrats were actually trying to shut down oil and gas. When all of the gas prices were going up, they were, and I actually talked to some, they were like, well, why don't they just pump more gas? I'm like, have you not paid attention? Joe Biden said he wanted to end fossil fuels. This is a part of their plan. But you guys just go out there blindly and vote for somebody with a D in front of their name. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, this is pathetic, man. Democrats playing the race hustle, and it backfires yet again. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.